Hello, and welcome to this deep dive into the wisdom of Buddhism and how it can guide us in the journey of aging gracefully. Growing older is often seen as a period of decline, a phase marked by loss of youth, physical limitations, and changes that can sometimes feel overwhelming. But in Buddhism, aging is not merely about the passing of years or the physical changes we experience. Instead, it is seen as a natural process, a profound journey that offers us opportunities for growth, reflection, and spiritual awakening. Today, we'll explore Buddhist insights on how to approach aging with grace, peace, and a sense of renewed purpose. These teachings offer us a path to finding inner peace, valuing wisdom, and understanding life in a way that transcends age. As we move through this series, we'll uncover the beauty and richness of Buddhist philosophy in topics such as embracing impermanence, practicing mindfulness, cultivating compassion, redefining purpose, and ultimately finding freedom from attachments. Each of these teachings holds a gift for us, inviting us to find joy, serenity, and fulfillment at every stage of life. Let's begin this journey together by diving into the heart of impermanence, one of Buddhism's core principles. Embracing impermanence. One of the most foundational teachings in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, or anicca in Pali. Impermanence reminds us that everything in life is in a constant state of change. Just as the seasons change from spring to summer and the tides rise and fall, so too do our lives, our bodies, and our minds transform over time. For many of us, aging brings challenges as we confront the physical signs of getting older: grey hair, wrinkles, aches, and the slowing down of the body. We may resist these changes, clinging to memories of youth, or feeling disheartened by the physical decline. However, Buddhism invites us to look at aging from a different perspective, one that embraces these changes as of life's natural flow. Instead of seeing impermanence as something to fear or resist, we can learn to accept it as a profound truth. Each line on our face, each change in our body, is a testament to the lives we have led, the lessons we have learned, and the experiences that have shaped us. When we embrace impermanence, we learn to let go of our attachment to youth, beauty, or the idealized images of ourselves. We find peace in knowing that change is the only constant, and we can learn to adapt and flow with life, rather than resisting it. Aging, then, becomes an invitation to deepen our wisdom, to connect with the beauty of the present moment, and to honor the natural rhythms of life. In accepting impermanence, we allow ourselves to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. We come to realize that peace is not found in clinging to the past or fearing the future, but in embracing the here and now with an open heart. This acceptance brings a sense of freedom, allowing us to live fully in each moment, knowing that each experience, each memory, and each year adds richness to our journey. Practicing mindfulness in aging mindfulness is one of the most powerful practices Buddhism offers us, and it becomes especially meaningful as we grow older. Mindfulness, or sati in Pali, is the art of being fully present, aware of each moment as it unfolds. It encourages us to live in the present without getting lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. For older adults, mindfulness can be a refuge, a way to find peace in the present moment. It allows us to cultivate a sense of calm, even in the midst of life's inevitable changes. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to be at ease with ourselves, to appreciate the simple joys, and to find beauty in the world around us. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of gratitude. Rather than immediately focusing on the day's challenges or any discomfort in the body, we can take a moment to be present, to feel the warmth of the sun, to hear the sounds of nature, and to appreciate the gift of a new day. This simple act of mindfulness can set the tone for the entire day, allowing us to approach each moment with calmness and appreciation. Mindfulness also helps us develop a sense of self-compassion. As we age, we may encounter physical limitations, or we may feel frustrated by the changes in our abilities. But through mindfulness, we can learn to accept ourselves exactly as we are, with kindness and patience. We come to see our bodies not as limitations, but as vessels of experience and wisdom. This shift in perspective can bring a profound sense of peace, allowing us to let go of judgment and embrace ourselves with compassion. Moreover, mindfulness can deepen our relationships with others. By being fully present with our loved ones, we can listen more deeply, appreciate their presence, and nurture our connections. As we grow older, these moments of connection become even more precious. Mindfulness allows us to cherish these relationships, to share in the joy and sorrow of life together, and to create memories that will be cherished long after the moment has passed. Practicing mindfulness daily can transform the way we experience aging. It encourages us to live each day fully, to appreciate the simple things, and to find contentment within. By being mindful, we discover that aging is not something to be feared, but something to be celebrated. A journey of growth, understanding, and self-compassion. Compassion as a path to peace. One of Buddhism's central teachings is compassion, or karuna in Pali. Compassion is the desire to ease the suffering of others, but it also includes the kindness we extend to ourselves. As we age, practicing compassion becomes a beautiful and meaningful way to navigate the later years of life. In our younger years, many of us are focused on building our lives, achieving goals, and taking care of responsibilities. But as we grow older, we may find that compassion becomes even more central to our lives. We start to realize that life is not about competition or achievements, but about kindness, love, and the ways we can uplift others. Practicing compassion in our later years allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. It can mean being a source of support for family and friends, volunteering in our communities, or simply sharing a kind word with a stranger. Each act of compassion brings us closer to the essence of who we are and fills our hearts with joy and purpose. Self-compassion is equally important. As we age, we may be tempted to judge ourselves harshly for physical limitations or changes in our appearance. But Buddhism teaches us that true compassion begins within. When we are gentle and kind to ourselves, we create a space of peace and acceptance in our own hearts. This inner peace radiates outward, allowing us to approach life with a calm and open spirit. By practicing compassion, we not only bring peace to our own lives, but also to the lives of those around us. Compassion allows us to let go of resentment, to forgive past grievances, and to approach each day with a heart full of love. This loving kindness creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of everyone we meet and bringing a sense of harmony to the world. Redefining purpose in later years. As we journey through life, our understanding of purpose naturally evolves. In our younger years, purpose might be defined by achievements, building a career, raising a family, or striving for personal success. But as we grow older, Buddhism offers a beautiful perspective. True purpose is not found in accomplishments or status, but within our hearts. This inner purpose is what guides us to live with meaning, even as the external world changes. For many people, purpose in later years shifts towards more profound and personal goals. This may mean fostering connections with others, sharing wisdom, or finding fulfillment in small acts of kindness. Buddhism teaches us that purpose is not limited to what we do in the traditional sense, but is rooted in how we are, in the way we show up for life with mindfulness, love, and sincerity. As we age, we might find purpose in becoming a source of support for those around us. Perhaps it's by mentoring younger generations, nurturing relationships with friends and family, or contributing to our communities. We may also find purpose in spiritual growth, seeking deeper understanding and cultivating inner peace. These activities bring a different kind of fulfillment, one that is grounded in compassion, wisdom, and connection. Purpose can also be a simple presence, learning to be rather than do. This is a radical yet freeing concept. Imagine waking up each day with no need to prove anything or chase accomplishments. Instead, we can live with gratitude, appreciating the present moment and feeling content with who we are. This shift in perspective can be incredibly freeing, allowing us to age with grace, confidence, and a sense of peace. Buddhism reminds us that purpose is a feeling, not a goal. It's the sense of connection, love, and kindness we carry within ourselves and share with others. This perspective allows us to find meaning and joy, regardless of age or physical ability, letting go of attachments. A central teaching in Buddhism is the concept of letting go, or non-attachment. This teaching encourages us to free ourselves from clinging to things, people, or ideas that may bring temporary pleasure, but ultimately lead to suffering. Aging provides a unique opportunity to practice letting go. As we age, we naturally experience changes. Our children may grow up and leave home, careers may come to an end, and we may even lose loved ones. These moments of transition can be difficult, but they also offer us a chance to experience freedom and peace. Buddhism doesn't suggest that we detach from everything. Instead, it teaches us to loosen our grip. We can appreciate the people and things in our lives without clinging to them or basing our happiness on them. By practicing non-attachment, we learn to let go of expectations, regrets, and desires that may no longer serve us. This creates space for peace, clarity, and a deeper appreciation for the present. As we age, letting go becomes an act of liberation. It means releasing the need to control everything or to hold on to past versions of ourselves. We might find that our roles change, from being a parent to being a grandparent, from working full-time to enjoying retirement. These shifts can be challenging, but they also open the door to new experiences and perspectives. Letting go also means releasing the need for others' approval. In our later years, we have the wisdom to recognize that our value does not depend on the opinions of others. This understanding allows us to live more authentically, embracing who we are without fear or hesitation. By letting go of attachments, we find a sense of freedom that brings inner peace, allowing us to navigate the later years of life with grace and openness. Finding inner peace and contentment, Buddhism teaches that true peace is found within. While the external world may change, our inner peace is something we can cultivate regardless of life's circumstances. This sense of inner peace becomes especially meaningful as we grow older. It allows us to feel calm, content, and centered, even in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Finding inner peace involves a journey inward. It means making peace with ourselves, with our past, our imperfections, and our unique journeys. This inner peace is cultivated through self-compassion, acceptance, and mindfulness. By turning our focus inward, we learn to find joy in the present moment without being overly concerned about what we lack or what we think we should be. Inner peace is not a destination, it's a way of living. When we practice mindfulness, we come to appreciate the beauty of small moments. Each day becomes an opportunity to experience joy, to connect with others, and to nurture ourselves. Aging gracefully means valuing these moments, recognizing that they are the true treasures of life. Aging also brings a unique perspective, the ability to look back on life with a sense of fulfillment and wisdom. By reflecting on our journey, we can appreciate the growth, lessons, and experiences that have shaped who we are. This reflection helps us feel a sense of gratitude, which is a powerful source of inner peace. Through gratitude, we recognize that we have lived a rich life, and we find contentment in what we have, rather than yearning for what we lack. In Buddhism, finding inner peace also involves aligning our lives with our values. This may mean spending time with loved ones, engaging in practices that bring us joy, or simply being kind to ourselves and others. Inner peace is the result of living a life that feels true to who we are, grounded in love, compassion, and wisdom. Embracing compassion and kindness, compassion, or karuna, is a central pillar of Buddhist practice, and it becomes especially meaningful in our later years. Compassion is the practice of opening our hearts to the suffering of others, offering kindness and understanding. But compassion also includes ourselves. As we age, we may experience physical changes, health issues, or loss, and it's important to approach these experiences with self-compassion. Practicing compassion toward oneself means acknowledging our limitations without judgment. It means giving ourselves the freedom to slow down, to rest, and to care for our mental and physical well-being. Self-compassion is a powerful way to maintain inner peace, as it allows us to feel comfortable with who we are, embracing both our strengths and our vulnerabilities. Compassion also extends to others. In our later years, we may find purpose and joy in giving back, offering support, or simply listening to those who need comfort. Acts of compassion do not need to be grand. Even small gestures of kindness can make a significant difference. Compassion allows us to connect deeply with others, creating a sense of belonging and community. It brings warmth to our hearts and creates ripples of positivity in the world around us. By practicing compassion, we learn to let go of resentment, forgive others, and approach life with a heart full of love. This kindness creates a sense of unity, reminding us that we are all interconnected. In Buddhism, compassion is seen as a source of deep inner peace, as it allows us to approach each moment with an open and loving heart. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a profound Buddhist teaching, and it becomes especially relevant as we age. Carrying the weight of past grievances, regrets, or anger can create emotional suffering and prevent us from fully experiencing peace. Buddhism teaches that forgiveness is not just for the person who may have wronged us. It is also a gift we give ourselves, a way of releasing the burden of resentment and finding inner freedom. As we grow older, the act of forgiveness becomes an essential of aging gracefully. It allows us to let go of the negative emotions that can cloud our hearts and minds. This release isn't about justifying or forgetting what happened. Rather, it's about choosing to free ourselves from the emotional weight that keeps us tied to past pain. Forgiveness brings us closer to inner peace, offering a pathway to healing and compassion. Forgiving ourselves is also of this journey. We may carry regrets about things we did or did not do, relationships we could have nurtured, or opportunities we might have missed. Buddhist teachings remind us that each moment is a chance to begin anew. By practicing self-forgiveness, we honor our humanity, acknowledging that we are all works in progress. This self-compassion opens our hearts, allowing us to age with grace, peace, and acceptance. Forgiveness lightens our spirit, making space for kindness, compassion, and a deeper connection with ourselves and others. It transforms aging into a journey of healing, empowering us to live fully without the weight of past pain holding us back. Acceptance, embracing life as it is. Acceptance, or upekkha, is a key Buddhist virtue, meaning balance or equanimity. This teaching encourages us to accept life as it is, without attachment to specific outcomes or expectations. As we age, acceptance becomes a powerful tool for inner peace, allowing us to live with greater contentment, no matter what challenges we face. Acceptance does not mean we should ignore our difficulties or avoid taking steps to improve our lives. Instead, it's about recognizing the reality of our circumstances and choosing to respond with calmness and clarity. By accepting things as they are, we release ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We learn to let go of the need to control everything, and in doing so, we open ourselves to the peace that comes with surrender. For older adults, acceptance may mean coming to terms with physical limitations, changes in relationships, or the evolving nature of our purpose. This acceptance allows us to live in harmony with the present moment, rather than being caught in a struggle to recreate the past or control the future. By embracing acceptance, we create space for joy and contentment, appreciating life's beauty exactly as it is. Acceptance also allows us to approach each day with gratitude, recognizing that every experience, both joyful and challenging, is an opportunity for growth. Through acceptance, we find that peace and fulfillment are already within us, waiting to be discovered. Practicing gratitude, or katanyuta, is an important aspect of Buddhist practice, and it becomes a particularly enriching practice as we age. Gratitude is the act of appreciating what we have and finding joy in life's simple blessings. In our later years, we often have a deeper appreciation for life's experiences, the people who have touched our lives, and the wisdom we have gained. Gratitude helps us to focus on the positive aspects of our journey, even when we face challenges. It shifts our attention from what may be lacking or difficult to what we have been blessed with. By practicing gratitude, we cultivate a sense of abundance and fulfillment, recognizing that we have everything we need to experience peace and happiness. Each day presents countless opportunities to practice gratitude. We can appreciate the warmth of the sun, the beauty of nature, the kindness of friends, or the simple pleasures of a meal. These small moments, when noticed and appreciated, fill our lives with a sense of richness and contentment. Gratitude also deepens our connections with others. By expressing gratitude, we show appreciation for the people in our lives, creating bonds of love and respect. In turn, this practice of gratitude brings us closer to inner peace, as we learn to value each moment and each experience as a precious gift. In Buddhism, gratitude is a source of happiness that is always available to us, regardless of our external circumstances. Aging gracefully with gratitude means living each day with an open heart, seeing the beauty in our lives, and feeling deeply thankful for the journey we are on. Concluding thoughts on aging. Gracefully with Buddhist wisdom. As we conclude this exploration of Buddhist teachings on aging gracefully, let's reflect on the journey we have taken. Buddhism offers us a path to aging with grace, wisdom, and inner peace, allowing us to embrace this stage of life with a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. Each teaching we have explored, from understanding impermanence to practicing mindfulness, finding purpose, letting go, embracing compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, and gratitude, offers us a way to navigate the later years of life with wisdom and calmness. These teachings remind us that aging is not just a physical process, but a spiritual journey, an opportunity to deepen our connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. In Buddhism, aging is seen as a chance to let go of the superficial concerns that may have occupied us in earlier years. It is a time to focus on what truly matters: kindness, compassion, understanding, and inner peace. Aging gracefully means living each day with an open heart, finding joy in the present moment, and appreciating the richness of life in all its forms. As we grow older, we are given the gift of perspective. We have the wisdom to know that life is not about external achievements, but about inner growth. We learn to value presence over productivity, relationships over recognition, and peace over possessions. In doing so, we find a deep sense of fulfillment, a contentment that comes from living in harmony with our true selves. May these teachings guide you on your journey, helping you to find peace, purpose, and joy as you embrace each stage of life. Remember that each day is an opportunity to live with love, compassion, and mindfulness. Aging gracefully is not about holding on to youth, but about embracing the beauty of our experiences, the depth of our wisdom, and the peace that comes from within. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May these Buddhist teachings bring light, peace, and joy to your life, and may you continue to grow in wisdom, kindness, and serenity. Deepening self-awareness. Through aging. Aging offers us a unique opportunity to deepen self-awareness, which is central to Buddhist practice. As we grow older, we begin to see ourselves and our lives with greater clarity. We can look back on our journey, recognizing the choices that have shaped us, the relationships that have nurtured us, and the experiences that have defined us. This introspection allows us to see beyond the surface, connecting with our true essence. In Buddhism, self-awareness is not merely about observing our thoughts or actions. It is about understanding the nature of the self. As we become more self-aware, we realize that many of the worries, desires, and fears that once controlled us are simply illusions. This insight can be liberating, as it frees us from the limitations we may have placed on ourselves. Aging gracefully means embracing this self-awareness, allowing us to see life as it truly is, beyond the ego or superficial concerns. It allows us to connect with our inner wisdom, discovering a sense of peace and purpose that transcends the physical. As we become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can respond to life with greater compassion, patience, and understanding. The role of meditation in aging. Gracefully, meditation or bhavana is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a valuable tool for aging gracefully. Meditation allows us to quiet the mind, observe our thoughts, and connect with a deeper sense of inner peace. As we age, meditation becomes a refuge, a way to find calmness, clarity, and insight. Meditation doesn't require us to sit in a specific position or follow a rigid routine. It is simply a practice of being fully present, aware of each breath, each sensation, and each moment. Through meditation, we can release stress, let go of negative thoughts, and develop a sense of detachment from the worries of the world. For older adults, meditation offers a way to maintain mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual fulfillment. It allows us to reconnect with ourselves, focusing on the here and now rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This inner calmness and resilience make meditation a powerful practice for aging gracefully. Whether it's a few minutes each morning or a longer practice in the evening, meditation can bring a profound sense of well-being, grounding us in peace and contentment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below about what resonated with you, or share how these teachings have touched your life. Your engagement means a lot, and it helps us connect with each other on this journey. And by commenting, you'll also let me know that you're here, following along, and ready for more inspiring content, nurturing relationships with compassion and wisdom. As we grow older, relationships take on new meaning. Buddhism teaches us to approach all relationships, whether with family, friends, or community, with compassion, understanding, and wisdom. Aging gracefully includes nurturing these relationships, recognizing that they bring joy, support, and a sense of belonging. In Buddhism, compassion is the foundation of all connections. By approaching our relationships with an open heart, we create bonds of love and trust. This kindness extends to everyone we meet, whether family, friends, or even strangers. With age comes the wisdom to understand that relationships are not about perfection, but about being present, patient, and kind. Aging gracefully means allowing ourselves to forgive, to let go of past hurts, and to cherish the people in our lives. It means being there for others, offering a listening ear, a warm smile, or simply the comfort of our presence. Through compassion, we can deepen our connections, creating a network of support, love, and understanding. Relationships also offer opportunities for learning and growth. As we listen to others, we expand our understanding, developing empathy and wisdom. By nurturing these connections, we create a legacy of love, kindness, and support that lives on in the hearts of those we touch. Embracing simplicity and minimalism. In Buddhism, simplicity is highly valued as it allows us to focus on what truly matters. Aging gracefully often means letting go of material possessions, complex routines, and unnecessary distractions. By embracing simplicity, we create a sense of space, peace, and freedom in our lives. Minimalism is about focusing on essentials, the things that bring us joy, purpose, and fulfillment. For older adults, this can mean simplifying daily routines, decluttering our homes, and letting go of things that no longer serve us. This process can be liberating as it removes the distractions that prevent us from experiencing peace. Simplicity also extends to our mental and emotional lives. By letting go of worry, regret, and attachment, we create a sense of inner clarity. We learn to value experiences over possessions, presence over productivity, and peace over perfection. This simplicity brings us closer to our true selves, allowing us to live with grace, ease, and fulfillment. Embracing simplicity is not about deprivation, but about living with intention, appreciating each moment, and finding beauty in the ordinary. By focusing on what truly matters, we discover a profound sense of contentment that enhances our journey through life. Cultivating joy and playfulness. Aging gracefully doesn't mean becoming overly serious or losing our sense of wonder. Buddhism teaches us to approach life with a sense of curiosity, openness, and joy. This joyful approach to life helps us maintain a youthful spirit, regardless of our age. As we grow older, we can still engage in activities that bring us joy, whether it's a hobby, a creative pursuit, or simply spending time in nature. By cultivating playfulness, we remind ourselves that life is not just about responsibilities or achievements. It's about experiencing moments of happiness, laughter, and lightness. Joy can be found in simple pleasures: a walk in the park, a good book, a conversation with a friend, or a moment of solitude. This joy is not dependent on external circumstances. It is a state of mind that we can cultivate. By embracing a sense of playfulness, we open ourselves to life's beauty, staying connected to our inner child and keeping our hearts open and vibrant. Joy and playfulness bring color and energy to our lives, enhancing our well-being and helping us approach each day with a smile. Practicing mindful presence in daily life. Mindfulness is often seen as a formal meditation practice, but it can also be integrated into our daily lives. Practicing mindful presence means bringing awareness to each activity, no matter how simple. Whether we are cooking, cleaning, walking, or resting, mindfulness allows us to experience each moment fully, without judgment or distraction. For older adults, this practice can be a source of peace and contentment. Mindfulness turns everyday tasks into opportunities for meditation, helping us to connect with the present moment and appreciate the beauty in our surroundings. It brings a sense of calmness and clarity, allowing us to engage with life in a deeper and more meaningful way. Mindfulness in daily life also helps us develop gratitude, patience, and self-compassion. By being fully present, we can enjoy the richness of each experience without feeling rushed or pressured. This mindful approach to life encourages us to slow down, to savor, and to find joy in the present. In Buddhism, living mindfully is seen as a path to enlightenment. It encourages us to awaken to life, to live with awareness, and to experience each moment with an open heart. This mindful presence enhances our journey through life, bringing a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Understanding the nature of suffering and finding peace. Buddhism teaches that suffering, or dukkha, is a of life. This suffering may arise from physical discomfort, emotional challenges, or changes that come with age. But Buddhism also teaches us that suffering is not something we must endure passively. Rather, it is something we can understand and transform. As we age, we may face difficulties, whether related to health, loss, or limitations. However, by understanding the nature of suffering, we can find peace within ourselves. Suffering often arises from attachment, the desire for things to remain the same, or the longing for something we don't have. By letting go of attachment, we can reduce our suffering and find a sense of freedom. Buddhism encourages us to approach suffering with compassion, both for ourselves and others. This compassion allows us to hold space for our pain without being consumed by it. It allows us to view suffering as of the human experience, something that connects us to others and deepens our empathy. Through this understanding, we find peace. We learn to accept suffering as of life's journey, approaching it with resilience, patience, and compassion. By transforming our relationship with suffering, we discover an inner strength that allows us to face life's challenges with grace and courage. Legacy and leaving a positive impact. In Buddhism, legacy is not defined by material wealth, fame, or accomplishments, but by the positive impact we leave in the hearts and lives of others. As we grow older, we begin to reflect on the life we've lived and the mark we leave behind. This desire to contribute meaningfully becomes a natural of aging, an opportunity to share our wisdom, kindness, and compassion with those who come after us. Creating a positive legacy doesn't require grand gestures. Rather, it lies in the simple acts of love, patience, and support we offer. In Buddhism, this legacy is often about right action, the practice of living in harmony with our values, showing kindness, and helping others. Every act of compassion and understanding we offer to the world, no matter how small, contributes to a legacy of goodness. One way we can leave a positive impact is by sharing our life's lessons. We can pass down stories of resilience, insights gained from hardships, and the wisdom gathered through experience. These stories provide guidance and inspiration, reminding younger generations of the values that transcend time: integrity, kindness, patience, and respect. Buddhism also teaches that our actions create ripples that go beyond our immediate circle. By living mindfully, we show others the importance of presence, respect for all beings, and gratitude for life. This subtle influence can inspire others to live with greater awareness and compassion, extending the positive impact of our lives in ways we may never fully see. Legacy, then, is not about what we leave behind physically, but the love and inspiration we plant in the lives of others. In Buddhism, this is called the merit of good deeds, which continues to benefit others even after we're gone. By focusing on creating a life of compassion and kindness, we leave a legacy of peace, love, and wisdom. A legacy that nourishes not only the people we know, but the generations that follow. Aging gracefully with the awareness of our legacy means embracing each day as an opportunity to live with purpose, to show kindness, and to uplift others. It is a way of ensuring that, even as we move forward on our own journey, we leave behind a world touched by our goodness. This is the Buddhist way of creating a legacy, one built on love, compassion, and the lasting influence of a life well lived. As we reach the end of our journey today, I hope these Buddhist teachings have brought you comfort, insight, and inspiration. Aging gracefully is not about resisting change, but about embracing each moment, finding purpose, and nurturing peace within ourselves. It's a path of wisdom, compassion, and joy, a journey that brings us closer to the essence of who we are. If you found these teachings meaningful, I invite you to join our community, by subscribing to our channel, Buddhist Thoughts. By subscribing, you'll be able to explore more content like this, filled with insights, wisdom, and guidance from Buddhist philosophy to help enrich your life. And don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for our upcoming videos. Together, let's continue to learn, grow, and bring light into our lives. Thank you for watching, and may your journey be filled with peace, love, and fulfillment. See you in the next video.